Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Just dropping by to drop a video on you guys. I just wanted to talk a little bit about my new bike, man. I got a TU250x the other day, Suzuki. I really love this thing. It's super comfortable, super fun. I love the way it rides. Kind of a bike where you can kind of control it more than it can control you. You can really just like let this thing go wide open and have a blast with it if you want. So one thing I love about this bike is the gas mileage. It's got absolutely fantastic gas mileage. A pretty nice sized tank. So, you know, I'm averaging around 70 miles a gallon is about what I'm doing. A little more, a little less depending on how I'm riding. But overall, I cannot complain with the gas mileage on this thing. Maybe I can get a good shot over at this park. We'll pop over there in a little bit after I'm done talking about this to give you guys a little more detailed specs about this bike. But it's a really fun bike. I picked it up for really cheap, and that's another thing I wanted to talk about. It's a, you know, entry-level / beginner's bike. So if you want to jump into motorcycling, this is a very forgiving bike that'll let you do so. You know, it won't buck you off like a wild horse, but for the most part, this bike is pretty forgiving. So when I bought this bike, I got it used. This is the 2011 Suzuki. So I got it used, which is what I want, which is what I was looking for. You know, I bought a bike brand new, and it really didn't benefit me to do so. So I looked for a used one. I was looking for this bike in particular, and I came across one for $2,600, and I got the guy down to $23. So it was a 2011 Suzuki TU250x. I paid $2,300, and it had less than 3,000 miles on it. Now you guys tell me what you think about that deal. I think I got a pretty good deal, but this is the first bike I've gotten off of Craigslist. There's nothing wrong with this bike. There was a little bit of rust that I shined off the thing, but other than that, it wasn't bad. The engine was in good shape. I mean, everything is running smooth. It shifts great. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Another thing I like about this bike is, you know, it's a 250, so it's not the fastest thing in the world, but you know, it can get you up into them highway speeds, throw you up on the freeway. I'll pop on the freeway right now just to show you how it drives. Just like I said, totally cruising up here, knocking out that distance, no problem. At the same time, I wouldn't jump on, you know, I wouldn't get in the fast lane, kind of cruise at it, don't push the bike too hard. But if you want to, you can totally jump on here and cruise at 65, 75, it can do that. So don't be afraid to do that on the TU250x, it's possible. So yeah, if you're curious about, you know, getting this bike, in my opinion, it's the perfect bike. It's got that classic look to it, which is really cool. Kind of them classic bones to it, so you can customize this. A lot of people do a cafe thing with this. I'm gonna do some cafe mods to this thing eventually, because it just is perfect for it. I might go for a scrambler thing, I'm not sure. If you guys have any opinions on some good modifications, let me know. I know a lot of people put the 16th tooth on it, which I am definitely thinking about doing, and you know, some other modifications. I'll get into that in another video. Yeah, I mean, it's a really easily customizable bike. So if you want to throw some bigger tires on it, if you want to make it, I mean, it's got a good, reliable engine, but it definitely is able to squeeze out a little bit more power. And who doesn't like more power? Come on now. And you even if you did that, you would still get great gas mileage with this bike, no doubt. I want to do so much to this bike. Couple things. I actually got Clubman handlebars the other day for this bike. I'm kind of debating if I should use them or not, because you know, I heard on a bunch of forums that it's kind of uncomfortable. I would like to do some longer trips, and I want to be comfortable. I mean, I'll take this thing across many states with no, you know, no second thoughts. Just jump on this bad boy and bounce. I've even noticed the brakes work really well on even some quicker stops. I'm never afraid of not being able to stop in time. If I need to, I'll be able to kind of hunker down on these brakes and get myself down to the correct speed, or a flat stop if I need to. And that's super relieving. Hopefully I don't have to demonstrate that right now. So I'm going to try to find a place to post up and go over some specs with you guys, you know, to give you a better idea. If you're a specs kind of person, you need to know that kind of stuff. I'll throw those numbers at you right now, just so you get a better idea on what, you know, if you're interested in this bike, what you're going to be getting.